OSMOSE is a project co-founded from European Union's 7th Framework Programme for research that brings together industries, research centers and SME from 4 countries. The project started in October 2013 and has a duration of 36 months. The consortium is composed of 10 beneficiaries, 8 research and technological development partners, that is, 3 large IT industries, 1 SME IT provider, 3 leading-edge European Union's research centers, and 2 application cases, aeronautic and automotive domains. According to FINE's Research Roadmap 2025, Sensing Enterprise and Liquid Enterprise are 2 qualities of being which are considered strategic for any future enterprise. The sensing enterprise will emerge with the evolution of the Internet of Things, when objects, equipment and technological infrastructures will exhibit advanced networking and processing capabilities, actively cooperating to form a sort of nervous system within the enterprise next generation. The liquid enterprise can be considered as an enterprise having fuzzy boundaries in terms of human resources, markets, products and processes. Its strategies and operational models will make it difficult to distinguish the inside and the outside of the company. This concept can be better explained if a metaphor from physics is adopted. Let us imagine what the liquid sensing enterprise is in fact a pod internally subdivided into 3 sectors by means of 3 membranes and forming the real digital virtual sector. A blue liquid is poured into the bottom section, a red liquid to the middle section, and a green liquid into the 3rd section. If a membrane is totally impermeable, the population of the 3 liquids will never mix together, and if they want to communicate, they need to send blind messages across the membranes. If the membranes are semi-permeable, by following the rules of osmosis, each of the world's population could pass through the membrane and influence the neighboring world. So what in reality in the blue real world is possible to find a red-green shadow ambassador of the digital virtual world, and similarly for the other worlds. Following the OSMOSE metaphor, each IoT object system has a physical presence in the real world, a model in the digital world specifying predefined patterns or behaviors, and an image in a virtual world to project hypothetical what-if scenarios ruled by some laws and policies. From the OSMOSE perspective, the 3 worlds can be represented as a set of enterprise processes and sub-processes with their internal tasks and events. The events can be generated in any of the 3 worlds of a sensing liquid enterprise, and a set of them can be propagated to the other 2 worlds by triggering the so-called osmosis processes. The main objective of the OSMOSE project is to develop a reference architecture, a middleware and some prototypal applications for the sensing liquid enterprise by interconnecting real, digital and virtual worlds in the same way a semi-permeable membrane permits the flow of liquid particles through itself. In concrete terms, the OSMOSE project develops 2 innovative applications: the Sensing Liquid Operation Management application in the Aerospace Domain, concerned with helicopters pilots training via real and virtual world flight simulators, and the Sensing Liquid Supply Chain Management application in the Automotive Domain, concerned with camshaft life cycle traceability. OSMOSE is experimenting significant proof-of-concept scenarios and environments in 2 European industrial domains, assessing not just the technology, but also the socio-technical implications, including privacy and security issues. The 2 proof-of-concept cases considered are aviation, scenario based on the operations of a flight simulator AW139 model currently adopted by different customers around the world, and in automotive, the pilot considers the use of OSMOSE to optimize and manage a global manufacturing process of automotive camshafts. The aviation scenario is focused on the improvement in the provisions of a simulator as a service for full flight simulators. That is remote monitoring of hardware and software parameters coming from the real virtual sensors to keep better under control the configuration of the complex machinery. Snack process improvement by semi-automatic warning, automatic data gathering, flight redo functionality even from a remote station. The automotive scenario is dedicated to manage the whole production process of camshafts, from its provisioning to its production, distribution, and remanufacturing if needed. The camshaft will be digitalized from its origin to its destination, and all this information will be stored to keep the track of the whole life cycle of a camshaft, reducing the risk of delivering camshaft with defects and having more data available to make decisions in real time about the changes in the process. To guarantee the transfer of project results beyond its life, OSMOSE is developing an exploitation strategy with a view to optimizing the value of project results. For the aviation scenario, it's a replication in other sectors where a complex system can be offered as a service under certain SLA. Configuration control calculates on the real usage of the items more than indirectly from the running time of the machinery can be applied to other complex transports items like trains, airplanes, cars, drones, and so on. OSMOSE platform provides a set of implemented processes reacting to dynamic situations, toolset, SDKs, configuration wizards, and support for advanced monitoring of the performance of the system deployed. The platform can be used in other market segments. For automotive scenario, the replication in other manufacturers into automotive sector, customization and extension of the OSMOSE solution in different domains. For instance, healthcare remote monitoring device production. The OSMOSE platform provides a customizable toolset, SDKs, configuration wizards, and support for advanced monitoring of the performance of the system deployed. The platform can be packetized in vertical, pre-configured software installation, providing the OSMOSE middleware or the OSMOSE target for the analyzed markets. Those should include a set of connectors to the IoT elements, providing a set of communication protocols suitable for the chosen market segment. The OSMOSE innovative sensing liquid supply chain management application is concerned with life cycle traceability and supports the analysis of the results obtained from the measurement processes. The sensing liquid enterprise concept introduced by the OSMOSE project has a twofold impact. On the manufacturing industry, which our two test cases belong to, and on the future Internet movement, which both IoT and Finance are part of. OSMOSE exemplify how a future Internet-inspired platform can support multiple sectors in a competitive transformation of individual manufacturing applications and services into holistic manufacturing enterprise operations beyond the conventional shop floor. OSMOSE will propose new uses of FI core platform support for 3D and augmented reality content in a mobile context, smart object interaction, and so on. Economic and sustainability interest behind the OSMOSE trials should be properly balanced and accommodated with FI context. OSMOSE plans to evaluate the test case trials impact in business terms through the Augusta-Westland and APC proof of concepts. The first one is focusing on post-delivery management of high-value complex industrial products such as helicopter simulators. For the ABC proof of concept, the value of the asset in question is much lower, but the number of assets and artifacts to consider much higher, as well as its dispersion around the world. To be always updated on evolution and progress of the project, visit our social network sites. Stay tuned!